And now, because you mentioned like you kind of just hinted at you've done several different sort of theme shows, game shows. A lot of people are doing a lot of theme shows especially in the New York comedy scene right now. Certain people seem to be very divided on that. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on that? Because a lot of people either go, I think it's great that people are being very experimental and they're really sort of playing with what you can do on stage, and then other people go, oh, it's a little too cutesy, a little too kitschy. Just get up there and do stand up. And I think, first off, I think both can coexist completely. I don't think there has to be like a big war about it. But I'm curious what you make of the sort of prevalence of theme shows right now.
I think that whatever makes people laugh, that should be, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the format. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're saying the same set like for the 60th time that week, or if you're doing something weird about Care Bears for the first time. It's like, if the audience is enjoying it, like, what is it? It doesn't really matter. It's like, I think it's so strange to get caught up in that, because it's like, what are you trying to do? What's your end goal? Your end goal is to make people laugh. So, like, I get into this discussion a lot because, like, musical comedy, people either love it or hate it, And, like, I don't know if you feel that way.
No, I don't hate any of it, because at any given time, any type of comedy, any form of comedy can make me burst out laughing. So, like, why would I ever want to knock anything?
Right. Well, I mean, I guess so. Musical comedy, like, it's like an audience, it's like a crowd pleaser immediately. Like, anybody that, if you go up there and you're singing and you can sing well and you're, like, saying some funny jokes, like, you'll get a much better response than someone kind of mumbling through a stand-up set. And I think that's kind of like, it rubs people the wrong way, because, like, stand-ups, because you're like, well, how am I supposed to compete with that? And it's like, you're not, you like sometimes that's just better for audiences, and maybe some audiences don't want the singing, but for the most part, it's like so strange to get on your high horse with that kind of thing, because, like, well, it's more of a democracy than meritocracy. Is that? I mean, I don't know if those are two contrasting systems, but it's like, I think it's like, if the audience likes you, then that's what wins. It's not really about, like, well, I was really good though, the audience was wrong. It's like, usually, I mean, maybe sometimes the audience, and maybe if it's raining, the audience could be wrong. Usually if it's raining, it'll be a pretty bad show. But for the most part, it's kind of just like whatever makes the audience laugh.